That's a crowd confronting Ohio's governor, Mike DeWine, arguing that he needs to do something about mass shootings. Another mass shooting happened in Dayton, Ohio over the weekend. It occurred less than 13 hours after a mass shooting happened in El Paso, Texas. 9 people were killed in Dayton, Ohio, and 27 others were injured, and this happened early Sunday morning. The gunman was also killed. The suspect was identified as a 24-year-old named Connor Betts. And he did not have any type of criminal record or police record. Betts used an assault-style rifle, a .22 caliber weapon with high-capacity magazines, and also wore body armor during the shooting. What I found fascinating about this story was the response by police and how the media just regurgitated what police said. Now, police took him down within 30 seconds. That's how it's been reported, and that's great, but he was still able to kill 9 people, including his own sister.
And this is where right-wing jackasses will step in and go, oh, guns don't kill people, people kill people. I bet he could have killed as many people with floss. No, the only way to kill that many people in that short a period of time is a weapon like a gun. And so you couldn't do it with even a weapon like a knife, etc. We've been over this 1,000 times. In Japan, they have the violent video games, which now Republicans are blaming for this. I mean, how pathetic. Every excuse you can go through. We rank #1 in gun violence because we have more guns than everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Not complicated.
So at the moment, I mean, there have been some theories about what his motive is. At the moment, nothing is really rooted in evidence. So the majority of the victims here were Black. But there was no clear manifesto going along with this act of violence that someone can point to. But what we do know is that his classmates found him to be beyond unpleasant. He would threaten people. He had a kill list and a rape list. So the male classmates he wanted to murder were on the kill list, and the women, or the girls I should say, were on the rape list. So he was obviously a troubled kid, and it seems like some of the teachers and administrators knew about it as well. He had been punished as a result of keeping this list, but he carried out this horrible act of violence over the weekend, killing 9 people.
So look, in some cases, it's super clear as to the motive. There'll be a right winger with a manifesto or a Muslim extremist that has a clear record online of being an extremist. In this case, his sister was one of the first victims. So people don't know if it's about the sister, if it's about race, it's about politics. Some are saying he was left wing. But right now, police have said absolutely nothing about motivation. And it's clear that he had a record of being disturbed throughout. He got kicked out of the school for making the hit list of the women he wanted to rape. And it was apparently very, very graphic, the way that he was gonna do it, etc. And so, but look guys, the right wing guys are troubled too. And I don't know the particular motivation of this particular guy, but the Muslim extremists are also lunatics. So it's not, and every country has lunatics. Every race, every religion has lunatics. We're the only country that arms them. So that's the biggest difference of all.
That's exactly right. And one other thing I want to add about that. Of course, you can always expect after a mass shooting, you'll have a line of Republican lawmakers looking for any scapegoat so they don't have to talk about gun control. They don't want to upset their NRA campaign backers. But at the same time, I mean, how many years have we been dealing with mass shootings in America? If they genuinely think that the root cause of these mass shootings has to do with mental illness, what have they done to help fund mental health care in America?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Trump cut it.
Nothing.
So when Trump today talks about, mental health, well, then why did you cut funding for mental health? Priorities. I had to get a $2 trillion tax cut for the rich. That's the only thing he gave a damn about. He doesn't give a damn about mental health. He doesn't care about the mass shootings. He hasn't done anything about them. He doesn't even care about the issues that he stoked up his base about. And almost none of the wall is built. He didn't do anything but give $2 trillion in tax cuts to the rich. And sorry, they did pass one other important legislation to deregulate Wall Street. These politicians are such obvious crooks. It's so brazen. And this is why I get so frustrated at the mainstream media, because they'll play patty cakes. Oh, beloved politicians, it would be rude to call them out. No, they take bribes. They take bribes when somebody gives you. NRA gave Trump $30 million. Who doesn't think that's a bribe? Who in their right mind doesn't think that's a bribe?
Ben Shapiro.
Okay, it's an obvious legal bribe. You have to be a lunatic like Ben Shapiro to think it's not a bribe.
Right.
Oh, you give somebody $30 million and just say, hey, here, this is for you to benefit from, to get power from. You don't have to give it back. It's not anything like that. I'm just giving it to you, right? Oh, what? NRA did that for their health? For charity? No, it was to bribe Donald Trump, and it worked perfectly. You know what's the number one thing that Donald Trump responds to? Bribes.
100%.
And let's just say for a second that the guy is not only a left winger. This is a hypothetical, okay? Based on some information, he appears to be not a right winger, okay? And this is the hypothetical part, that he did it because he's a left winger, right? It's still the Republicans' fault. Go ahead, cry about it.
No, but it is,
And I'll
because
tell you why.
we want gun control, right? Like
That's right. We would stop him dead in his tracks. We would take away those guns. We do background checks. And your interpretation of the Second Amendment is stupid. It says for a well-regulated militia. Can't you read? Are you stupid? Can you not read a sentence? For a well-regulated militia. Do these guys look well-regulated? Do they look like they're part of any organization? No, they're lone lunatics. Every one of them, no matter what their political affiliation is. And we would take their guns away. Go ahead and cry about that. But we would actually stop the massacres. We would stop the massacres. You wouldn't. If you're a right-winger, you're like, hey, I like to have fun in the woods, you know, and I like to blow things up, and I'm having fun. So hey, let them kill the kids. Let them kill the kids. So those are the actual diehard gun nuts that actually do vote that way. But the main problem isn't even the gun nuts, because they're actually a tiny percentage of the country. The much bigger problem is Republican politicians who say, I don't care if the gunman is a Muslim extremist, a right-wing extremist, left-wing extremist, I don't care. I am getting bribed by the NRA. I'm gonna let them all do the killings. I don't care about the politics, let them all murder people as long as I get my check from the NRA. They are blocking the legislation on the simplest regulation. It's not nearly enough, but federal background checks. Everyone agrees except the sons of bitches Republicans in the Senate who are blocking it, allowing these massacres to happen over and over again. Is there no goddamn end to their greed? And by the way, if you're a left winger, we don't believe in violence. If you're a person who's in the left wing and you believe in violence, you're a moron who doesn't even understand your own ideology. The violence is for the right wing. They believe in authoritarian government, they believe in force and power, etc. We believe in democracy and rule of law. So get it through your head. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.